Now, I've just fastened the base rail, and I've got two situations that are very common that I want to point out to you. First, there's a little bit of a gap down here where this piece of base rail meets that piece of base rail. Now, I could have spent some time whittling away the top of this so that it went together without a gap, but I'm not going to bother because this product is designed to be painted, which gives us the opportunity to easily fill gaps like that using latex caulking. I'll get to that later. Another situation is the way these two profiles don't come together here at the top. The way I'm going to solve that is by putting the stile on this wall in first to fill up this gap, and then the stile on this wall butting up against the first stile in order to completely hide that area of gap and mismatch. Now, as I said before, we're dealing with an inside corner situation, and that means that we have two stiles coming together to define that inside corner. Now, the problem is both of these stiles, as they come out of the box, have factory milled edges where they're going to meet each other, and that means that they're not going to fit tightly. So I have to cut off those factory milled edges in order to get the joint between the two stiles to be correct. I also want to reduce the width of the stiles, because if I took two full width stiles and put them together in a corner, that would be just too much stile area in that one spot. It would look strange. So I'm going to reduce the width of the stiles so that they look correct. I'm going to make one stile slightly wider than the other because it will fit behind in the corner. So even though one is wider, they will appear to be the same width when looked at from the surface. Now, I'm going to use a table saw for this job. If you don't have a table saw, you can complete a similar cut with a handheld circular saw following a line that you mark. Now, your results won't be as crisp as if you used a table saw, but that really doesn't matter because we're going to be going over the whole installation with latex caulking later to fill all the gaps and cracks before we paint. I've just cut these stiles to width. I made this one 2.5 inches wide and this one 3 inches wide. Because the material is a 1/2 inch thick, I made this one a little wider because it fits behind the first one. But you see, they now come together quite tightly, and they solve that problem I pointed out earlier where the profiles in the top of the adjoining base rails didn't mesh up with each other. So now let's pop these stiles in and make decisions about where our other stiles are going to go so that they look the best they can.